Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to present a topic about argumentative text in technology enhanced language learning. My name is Vadia Fika Munida with student ID number 205230002 from class A. I hope this presentation will help us understand how technology can support argumentative writing. So, in the first slide is introductions. Okay, first, what is an argumentative text actually? Do you know that? No. An argumentative text is a type of writing where we express an opinion and support it with strong reasons and evidences. It is different from other types of writing because it does not just share information, but also tries to convince the reader. For example, if we write about should school uniforms be mandatory, we need to give reasons why we agree or disagree though. Argumentative writing is important because it helps us develop critical thinking skills. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to present a topic about argumentative text in technology enhanced language learning. My name is Vadia Fika Munida with my student ID number 205230002 from class A. I hope this presentation will be help us understand how technology can support argumentative writing. Okay, so in the first slide, there is introduction. Okay, first I wanna introduce you what is argumentative text. Okay, so what is an argumentative text? An argumentative text is a type of writing where we express an opinion and support it with strong reasons and evidences. It is different from other types of writing because it does not just share information or something like that, but also tries to convince the reader. Okay, so for example, if we write about should school uniforms be mandatory, we need to give reasons why we disagree or disagree. Argumentative writing is important because it helps us develop critical thinking and persuasive skills, which are useful in real life, real situations, and real world, such as in debates, discussions, and even in job interviews. And the next slide is characteristics of argumentative text. So now let's talk about the characteristics of an argumentative text. Okay, so there are three main parts. So the first is introductions. Okay, the introduction should start with a hook. You know hook? Okay, hook is an interesting sentence to catch the reader's attention. It's like a title of the text. Then we provide background information so the reader understands the topic. In the last, we write a thesis statement, which is our main argument. Okay, so for example, school uniforms should be mandatory because they create equality among students. Okay, something like that. And the next is body paragraphs. Okay, each paragraph should focus on one main argument and provide evidence to support it. It is also important to mention counter arguments, which are opposing views or disagreement, and then explain why they are not strong enough. Okay, so for example, I got the same topic, same like that, like before. For example, some people say uniforms are expensive, but in reality, they save money because students don't need to buy many clothes. Okay, and the last part is conclusion. Okay, so many texts including conclusion. like this. In the conclusions, we summarize our arguments and restate our thesis in a strong way. Okay, for example, in conclusion, school uniforms are important because they create fairness, improve discipline, and help students focus on learning. And the next slide is language features. Okay, so next let's discuss the language features of an argumentative text. Have you known that? If no, we should learn here together. Okay, so first there are modal verbs like should, must, might, could, and etc. These are used to show obligation or possibility. And the next is example. Okay, of course, example. Example, students must wear uniforms to maintain discipline. And the next is there are many transition words like however, therefore, in contrast, and etc. These are used to connect ideas smoothly. So for example, some people think uniforms limit self-expression. However, there is however, they actually reduce bullying. And the next is formal and persuasive language. We should avoid informal words and use strong vocabulary to convince the reader. Example, it is undeniable that blah 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 blah. Instead of I think that, it less formal, and it wouldn't be convince the reader more. So you have to use formal language more. And the next slide is the role of technology in teaching argumentative writing. Now, how can technology help us improve our argumentative writing? Okay, so there are many tools like brainstorming tools. For example, MindMeister and Padlet help us organize our ideas before writing. And the next is grammar and style checkers. So it's like web or application, Grammarly, you know that. And Hemingway, if I was not mistaken. It is editor give instant feedback on grammar, spelling, and sentence clarity, so your text will be more convincing the reader. And the next is there are AI writing assistants. Yeah, you know that now technology has developed, and there are ChatGPT and Killbot help us structure our arguments and refine our sentences. Okay, so these tools maybe make writing easier, but we must not rely too much on them. We should still think critically when writing. Okay, note that. And the next slide is using gamification in argumentative writing. So gamification means using game elements in learning. It makes studying more fun and interactive, I guess. It's like using Duolingo, Duolingo stories, interactive stories that teach how to form arguments in English. And the next is Kahoot and quizzes. Yeah, these are famous application, I guess. This application used for quizzes to test our knowledge of argumentative text structure. And the last is like online debates. Students can practice their argumentative skills through structured debates on Zoom or maybe Google Meet or something like that. Okay, And there are advantages and challenges of technology in argumentative writing. Of course, technology helps us in many ways, but it also has some challenges. So I go for advantages one first. First, easy access to information, and second, quick feedback on grammar and writing style, and the last is more engaging with games and videos. But there are challenges too. There are three main challenges. So the first is risk of plagiarism. Students copying AI generated content, something like that. And the next is distractions from social media. And the last part is over reliance on technology, which might reduce our critical thinking skills. Therefore, while technology is helpful, we must use it wisely and still develop our own critical thinking. Okay, so the last slide is conclusion. Okay, so to summarize, argumentative writing requires a clear structure, logical reasoning, and strong supporting evidence. Technology enhances learning by providing tools for like brainstorming, grammar checking, spelling, and something like that, and interactive learning or engaging learning. However, we must be careful not to depend too much on AI and avoid plagiarism. Okay, thank you for your attention. I would love to hear your thoughts maybe, and thank you. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.